Giving the bedpan. First, I'm going to knock on the door before entering. Then I'm going to identify and greet the resident. After that, I'm going to explain the procedure, and then I'm going to perform hand hygiene, and then I'm going to provide for privacy. Second, I'm going to lift up both side rails, lift up the bed to the best possible level for good body mechanics. Then I'm going to lower my side of the rail that I'm working on and make sure that the resident is in supine position. And then I'm going to put on disposable gloves. When that is done, I'm going to turn the resident away from me. And then I'm going to put a waterproof pad underneath the resident's butt. And then I'm going to put a bedpan securely underneath the butt of the resident. And then I'm going to have the resident lay flat on top of the bedpan. When that is done, I'm going to remove my gloves, discard them, and then I'm going to have the resident adjust the bed so the resident is in the sitting position. When that is done, I'm going to give the resident the signal light. And then I'm going to lift up both side rails and then lower the bed and then lower both side rails. And then when that is done, I'm going to give him toilet paper nearest to him and let him know if he needs anything to signal for me or when he's through with everything. When that is done, I'm going to perform hand hygiene, and then I'm going to leave the room. And then when he signals for me again, I'm going to come back into the room and then perform hand hygiene and then put on my disposable gloves. Then I'm going to raise both side rails and then raise the bed to the best possible level for good body mechanics. And then I'm going to lower my side rail. And when that is done, I'm going to turn the resident away. And then I'm going to remove the bedpan securely and putting it at the edge of the bed. And then put a towel to cover it. And then I'm going to clean the perineal area front to back. And then when that is done, I'm going to give perineal care if necessary. When that is done, I'm going to remove the waterproof pad. And then I'm going to remove of the gloves. When that is done, I'm going to have the resident lay straight, and then I'm going to raise the side rail, lower the bed, and lower both side rails. And then when that is done, I'm going to perform hand hygiene, and I'm going to give the resident the signal light again. When that is done, I'm going to put on disposable gloves. And then I'm going to take the bedpan to the bathroom. I'm going to measure the urine if the resident has intake and output. And then I'm going to wash and rinse the bedpan and then put the bedpan away. When that is done, I'm going to dispose of the gloves, throw them away, then perform hand hygiene, and then report and record my observations. Task completed.